Alright guys, what's up? So, we got a Nintendo Direct today, and looks like Sonic fans were upset and disappointed because once again they had high expectations for themselves. I wasn't expecting to see anything Sonic Frontiers today, so we didn't get that, at least for the American Nintendo Direct. We just got Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 or Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, aka Zelda Tears of the Sonic fanbase. Sonic fans were salty that they didn't see any Frontiers footage. We did get an 8-second footage though in the Japanese Nintendo Direct, but it was really nothing we haven't seen before. I mean, now we have the clear HD quality of Sonic dodging that huge Titan and not in potato quality, and we got some new footage of Chemical Plant, Cyberspace. I mean, that's really nothing. But yeah, now I know why UK didn't stream or live stream the Nintendo Direct UK version. Because it's the title of the new Zelda game is Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Get it? Zelda Tears of the British Kingdom? It's like, yo, that's why they didn't stream it over in the UK? Damn, I didn't know y'all were that sensitive over the monarchy, but whatever, I'm not going to talk about that again. But alright guys, I got some juicy leaks on Sonic Frontiers. These leaks are so incredibly juicy. They're not even leaks. I mean, they're leaks, but they're more like spoiler leaks. Because not only is this definitely legit, I ran this through my insider. He was like, yeah, 95 to 98% legit. So I'm going to have to put the spoiler warning in the title because this is very legit. Like, when I read this, I was like, yo, everything is coming together. The story of Sonic Frontiers is like Metal Virus Saga tier. You know the Metal Virus arc from Sonic IDW comics? Yeah, it's that tier of epicness and emotion, and just, it's great. I can't wait to cover this for y'all. But before I do, be sure to smash that like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's see if we can get to 100k subs before the year is out. But alright, before I read those lengthy spoilers, let's first read a little theory a friend of mine sent to me about the music in Sonic Frontiers. Now, this one's pretty intriguing, so I like to read this. You know, just analyzing the lyrics more, like in Vandalize and stuff. He says, generally speaking, Sonic's main themes are from Sonic's perspective, whereas credit themes are to Sonic from the perspective of another character. I'm sure there are exceptions, but in general, this is the rule. So yeah, that's true. The main theme, like I'm Here, is talking about Sonic. Sonic is referring to Sonic. Whereas the end credits theme is usually about other people to Sonic. I'm going to prove that point. Look at Sonic Unleashed. Endless possibilities. This is my escape. I'm running through this world and I'm not looking back. That's about Sonic. That's Sonic to himself. Then the ending theme to Sonic Unleashed, I forgot what it was called. It was about my friend or something. It was basically Sonic's friendship with Chip. So from Chip's point of view, let's look at Sonic 06, his world. Obviously it's about Sonic. Then the ending theme, I forgot what it's called, but it's that theme about Elise and Sonic. It's from Elise's point of view. So you can use this theory for every single major 3D Sonic game with vocal tracks. Even in Sonic Forces, Fist Bump is about Sonic and the Avatar and their friendship. Then the ending theme, Light of Hope, is about the world, everybody on Sonic's world and how they're recovering. So the same should apply for I'm Here and Vandalize. Now, one line really stuck out to me, and it wasn't included in Sonic's YouTube page's teaser. It was on the full version. Time that you killed, you promised to help me rebuild. Feels like you planned it, took us for granted. Us, not me. Now perhaps it's us as in you and me. What if it's us as in all of us?
Bro, you really didn't read that letter? Look, we bombed some niggas, now we going to war.
What do you mean we? Nintendo
No,
we?
nigga, we as in us.
Us? Are you talking about
No,
the movies?
nigga, us as in...
It's as if the perspective of multiple people. Here's where the theory is headed. I don't think it's from Sage's perspective because she's not emotionally attached to Sonic, but his friends are. Yeah, it's a meme that it's a Tsunami song, and no, I don't think that holds any weight, but I think it's a version of Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, versions that might not be a part of Sonic's reality. Vandalize has been called a love song, but I think it's a betrayal song. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's a betrayal song, you know? And with these leaks, these spoiler leaks I'm going to reveal, it's going to make a lot more sense and validate this theory. So let's begin. Alright, so it says, recently I got access to some story leaks from Sonic Frontiers, since I have some contacts, you know? Not all of them are Sonic fans, but they do have some information about the story because of some cutscenes here and there, and also some text they have access to. The majority of things I say are more what I believe happens in the story based on what they told me. So anyways, they told me that all of the characters seem to have some kind of importance to the story. Apparently this includes even Big, considering he appears in the cutscene close to the end of the game according to them. You know, the whole big fishing gameplay, which is a mini game that's throughout the game. Amy has a lot of screen time, and she and Sonic talk a lot during the game. She discovers some kind of secret that the Kocos have regarding to the story and the Starfall Islands, and because of that, she actually helps Sonic during the final boss. I'm not 100% sure about that, like if Amy's going to help Sonic, why not his friends? But I do know that this game, Tsunami, is very prominent in it. The main villain is the AI that talks to Sonic during the game, not Sage. We know that. She's Eggman's AI that was corrupted after Sage tried to stop her, and became its own entity that shares the power of the islands with Sage. The ancients of the islands have some history with the Chaos Emeralds. Because of that, the AI learns about them and steals the Master Emerald from Knuckles, using it to power the robots you fight during the game, while Sage uses its power to try to control them. She and Sage are constantly fighting for control, and Sonic is helping the AI without knowing. Sonic is being corrupted throughout the game, and he thinks Sage is the one corrupting him. The AI's plan is to slowly obtain the Chaos Emerald's power by manipulating Sonic to get them, and then using their power to corrupt both the digital and the real world. Now this is the interesting part. Sonic is in the digital world during the whole game. Cyberspace is an illusion created to make Sonic think that the world outside of cyberspace is the real one when it's actually the digital one. And lastly, Sonic's friends in the game are digital copies that don't know they are copies. That's all I got from them for now. So yo man, this confirms a lot of things. Remember that Brazilian playtester at SGF that said that basically Sonic's world is all fake, it's digital, and the Starfall Islands is actually the real world, meaning that Sonic has been living a lie all this time? That was debunked because like he was right on the idea. That was the plot, but he mixed it up. He got it wrong, and because that was lost in translation because he wrote it in Portuguese, a lot of people conclude that yeah, it was lost in translation. It's the other way around. Starfall Islands is the digital world. Sonic's world is real, of course, but Starfall Islands is not. It's digital. And the cyberspace levels that Sonic goes, we've all like theorized that it's like his memories, trying to piece back his memory since he has amnesia. But I've never seen that confirmed, to be honest. I do still believe he's going to have some form of amnesia. But the cyberspace is an illusion created by the AI to make Sonic think that the world outside of cyberspace is the real one. So this is basically the AI pulling the strings like Mephiles, trying to confuse and manipulate Sonic into thinking that his world, which are what the cyberspace levels are based on, are all an illusion, and Starfall is the real world, and he has to save his friends and everything. I like that. It's so twisted and dark. Like, this is some Sonic theory shit, and I love that, you know? It means Sega is listening to the fans, they're listening to all our complaints, and making the story serious, because this is kind of dark and twisted. Alright, so let's read this one. I think this is from another person, another leaker, who says, I made a thread here with some info I got from Sonic contacts I have about the story of Sonic Frontiers, and they gave me a little bit more of information now. It's not much compared to last time, but it's exciting. They know about the game itself too, but from what they said, aside from the remaining islands and other minigames, we do have a good idea of how the game is going to be. So, Eggman is one of the last characters you're going to rescue. He studied cyberspace by the time he was there, and understood well how it works and what's happening. He's actually the first one to notice that Sonic's being corrupted. I mean, is this really a surprise? Eggman has a 300 level IQ, and we even saw from the leaked cutscenes during, you know, the whole Potato Gamescom event of, you know, Sonic Frontiers, that Dr. Eggman was stuck in one of the cyberspace levels, and if you saw the dialogue, he was talking to himself of how advanced the AI here is, even more advanced than the AI he's made. Now, the Kocos are creatures born from the islands themselves that can evolve. They have 4 forms, the base one. The second form are the enemies of the game, the third is the Guardians, and the fourth is the Titans. They are being corrupted into these creatures, and their evolutions are trying to destroy the base ones, like in the story trailer. Okay, I see. So the Kocos are actually the Titans. They evolve to be the Titans. First the Guardians, which are like, you know, the regular bosses that Sonic has to beat in order to get the portal gears to access the cyberspace stages. And then the Guardians later evolve to the Titans, which Sonic needs all the Chaos Emeralds to fight them as Super Sonic. Now, if you guys don't know the difference between Guardians and Titans, we've only seen one Titan so far in the game. That huge creature that picked up Sonic and threw Sonic across the pillars and knocked him out. The Titans are the ones that Sage controls. The Guardians are just the bosses that Sonic beats. Like from that one, you know, Ninja is a Guardian. That Dick Shredder Guardian, that boss in the, you know, Kronos is a Guardian. Asura is a Guardian, but the Titans are what Sonic needs to beat as Super Sonic. He can't beat them in his base form. And you know something? Kronos is Greek for Titan. So the Titan is what Sonic has to fight as Super Sonic, and that's what Sonic is first introduced to in Kronos. So that just makes a lot of sense. I can see why the first island is called Kronos after Titan. Now, my favorite one, apparently Sonic has 2 new forms in the game. At the last island, from what I understood, Sonic is so corrupted that he becomes some kind of organic robot, like the enemies in the game. When he's in this form, he tries to fight Sage, which is weird to me, because it seems like he has been running from her since the start of the game. Not only Sage fights him, but his friends try too, to make Sonic go back to normal, and they succeed. The second one they described to me as a red and purple glitchy Super Sonic. This one you control in the final boss, which is as big as the world. That's what they told me. But I think they're exaggerating. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the final boss is going to be even bigger than the Titans, and you're going to need to be another form. Because look guys, if you guys have watched shonen anime, you know how things play. First, you fight a bunch of bad guys in your normal form. Then if you need to power up or be a superior form to fight a bunch of villains, the final boss is going to test your limits and push you to achieve an even more powerful form. That's how shonen works, you know? That's Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super in a nutshell. Every arc, Goku, Vegeta, etc. attain a new higher super form. So that's the case. If we're going to be playing a Super Sonic multiple times in this game as part of the game's story, it's not like it's an unlockable, it's not like it's something that you can get through special stages like the classic games. It's something that you need to get to progress to the islands. Then it's logical to assume that the final boss of the game, you'll need to get even a higher form than Super Sonic to beat that final boss. Now, the CGI that was shown in the story trailer is for an intro of the game before the menu. Then there will be a story intro, some CGI cutscenes in the game, and 2 big CGI scenes at the end of the game. Okay, kind of like Sonic Colors and all the other previous games in the last decade, the CGI rendered cutscenes are what's shown at the beginning intro. Then you might see some at the very end. Everything else in the game is like in-game cutscenes. That's okay to me because technology and graphics have improved so far over the last couple decades, especially with Sonic games. So the in-game cutscenes don't look jarring now compared to the CGI rendered scenes. They don't look as jarring. Now, Sage is revealed to be the last of her civilization, which had animals and humans living together. I don't think I'll have more to say later, so that's it. Now, we've heard before that Sage is like the last of her civilization, and I also remember hearing that the Starfall Islands used to have animals and anthros inhabiting it. So that's pretty cool that, you know, both animals and anthros, or both animals and humans or anthros and humans coexisted together. So what do you guys think about all this? Let me know down in the comments below. I showed this to my leaker and he said that this has to be like at least 95% true. You know, of course, there's going to be some things that are exaggerated or not true. But as far as like Sonic's friends being digital copies, the Kocos evolving into Guardians and Titans, Cyberspace being an illusion, I believe all 3 of those. It's just in my gut feeling, they feel legit. I've been hearing that all over from other leakers. Even my insider was like, yeah, that has to be true. Sega need to do something about that because that spoils a lot of the game. So let me know what you guys think down below, man. I'm really excited for the story of this game. I mean, it's going to deliver, and with Ian Flynn writing it, this is going to be arguably the best story written for a Sonic game ever. So alright guys, that's all I have for now. So take care, and until next time, I'm out.